Hi guys, this is Vaibhav Sharma from the Handheld blog.
And this is Kuntan Jay from Oh My God, it's CJ.
We're at Nokia India's E7 event.
Yeah.
And we just received two Nokia E7s, and let's unbox them for you.
Alright, cool. We're going to try and do this at the same time, so he gets a sticker though. Strange sticker.
Yay!
With lifetime push me.
Let's
Quick start guide. Services Norway.
It's the same Symbian UI, so I don't think if you're familiar with Symbian, I doubt you'd need to go through it. But
yeah, they do detail out the tools that are coming with this, the apps for Office and stuff.
WebDB is mentioned, Maps is mentioned.
Yeah.
And Angry Birds also finds a mention, although this is an enterprise device. But they clearly want this to come across as a lifestyle device, business device. So some of the applications on OB Maps. So that is the phone. It'll be coming in black and silver in India
First, and then more colors will come.
Will follow. So we have the silver version with us, and it just feels pretty nice. The build quality is.
The hinge is pretty. It looks kind of delicate, but I guess it's okay. Look at that. So yeah.
But pops into place very nicely. You just give it a shove, and then it does everything on its own. It does seem plastic, but it feels very solid in the hand.
Couple new things though. There's a volume rocker now that Vaibhav told me about. Instead of the volume keys, there's a rocker switch right now.
And that's the SIM slot. Since this again, like the N8, does not have a replaceable battery, so that's where you put your SIM card in. That's the dedicated camera button, and
yeah, everything else is basically this.
that's the
USB thing right there. That's the 8 megapixel camera.
megapixel camera, and there's the full focus camera, so there's no autofocus, but anything farther than about 60 centimeters should be in focus.
Yeah.
We also have dual microphones for noise cancelling in audio calls and maybe even in video, so that should be nice as well. Then again, there's this speaker on the back. This side has the dedicated lock switch. At the top, like CJ mentioned, we have the micro USB charging come USB slot.
Also has USB on the go. Same thing.
And then we have the HDMI, the power button, and the 3.5mm plug. So all in all, it's a pretty nifty package. It feels very solid in the hand.
The screen is gigantic too. Yeah.
And before you open it, it's very difficult to say that it would actually open up into a hybrid form factor.
Yeah.
It feels like a very solid monoblock.
I think that the build quality is also pretty solid. Like you could throw this at people and possibly kill them. Yeah. Not that we are encouraging people to do that.
Coming to the keyboard, I think there's a 4-row keyboard which does feel pretty nice. The keys are nicely spaced out, and I don't think there'll be much of a learning curve to it.
Worth mentioning is that the icons are ugly now. Look at that. The icons are they're not the same OV icons. They're look at that. They're strange.
Those are those icons which
the midnight theme. It comes with the midnight.
But then this is probably the proto firmware, so we might get the.
I'm just worried that because it's E series, it's going to get ugly icons again, like the old E series phones, E66, E71, yeah. But yeah, otherwise, pretty good.
And the one major thing which really stands out on the E7 for me is the large display. Not only because it's the CVD display with a polarized filter, which means the blacks are black and everything, but what really stands out is because of the size, it feels very nice to navigate around the screen. Everything is big, so even if you have large thumbs like I do, hitting keys is absolutely no problem. So that's quite a plus for me. The firmware on this device feels a lot more smoother than even PR 1.1 on the N8, especially in terms of the browser. If you see, the scrolling is way more smooth than it has ever been on the old Symbian browser. This still doesn't have the new browser which has been worked on.
Even the history icon seems a little bit smoother, not perfect, but a little bit smoother.
And the scrolling is pretty nice. As far as pinch to zoom is concerned, we have a slight loading time, but then it's something which is workable. And with the larger screen, web browsing might not be such a core. It still is not really up to the mark, but then it's better than what you've seen on most Symbian devices.
And once the PR 2.0 comes out, it'll be a lot better. So yeah, let's hope for that.
Apart from that, there are a couple of extra settings like slide handling for.
Yeah, in case you want to change something about the way. What is transfer audio? That's interesting. No idea.
I think it could be possibly when there's a phone call and you switch it open, so it switches to the loudspeaker.
Okay.
Like the E90s, when you opened it up, it used to switch to the loudspeaker.
Okay, so this is how you put your SIM card in case you were wondering. You slide it out. Right there, yeah.
And then you put the SIM in, and you shove it back in.
So yeah, that's it. Let's
Get
what
the
else
box.
is in there? Warranty card. Again, this might be different depending on which region you're buying. These
This is not the official India
Yeah.
sales package,
Yeah.
so. But from what we told, most of the things should be pretty
be,
similar to
yeah.
what we see here. The warranty card. We have a micro USB charger.
There you go.
Headphones.
The usual headphones, nothing new.
Nothing new about them. And again, a micro USB cable, which is again pretty similar to the one that we've seen on the
And can also be used to
N8
charge.
and some of the other things. Yep.
Can also be used to charge these computer.
And the two biggies, the HDMI cable and the USB on the core cable. The good thing about these 7 packages is that it has both of these devices, like the C7, which support USB on the go. Don't have one of these in the box.
Yeah, that's very annoying. Oh, and then there's the memory. Oh. Hidden right underneath.
And there's something underneath that as well. This one is basically just the terms of use and the privacy
The
policy,
boring.
so there's nothing more.
So
So these were the
That's
Nokia
it, yeah.
E7s.
Right. I should slide it open to you. Okay, there you
Yeah,
go.
okay, there we go.
There you go. Yeah.
So that's the E7, and
This is the unboxing and overview and basically everything that we could do.
for the E7. This is a very informal. We've just been rambling along, so we'll bring you our initial impressions, probably in text,
Yeah.
so that we're a little more cohesive about what we say. But then this is the E7. If you have any questions, let me know at the Hanel blog, or let CJ know at somygoditcj.com.
Yeah.
If I got that right.
Yeah, you got it right. Cool.
So thanks for watching, and goodbye.
I never noticed the landscape thing before.
Yeah.
That's new?
Yep, that's